Okay. I guess I'd put him in wood.
Okay, okay. There it is. Yay thinks fat gum is hot. Yay thinks fat gum is hot. There it is.
Hey, especially with that transformation. Come on, you can't deny it.
How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. It's been a minute since I have done any sort of collab with anyone other than Frankie, but I'm here with my pal Ye today. We're gonna be doing MHA tier list. If for some reason you don't know who Ye is and you're watching my channel, that's first of all criminal of you, but yeah, here is Ye. Introduce yourself, say what's up.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Jaisa, but I go by Yay, and I am a friend of Gabe's.
Yeah. She's one of the few other reactors that I know who is like also current with My Hero. So I wanted to have her hop on here, and we're gonna be just going through some of the characters. Not gonna be going over everyone because we'd be here for a full day and a half. For those of you who have like seen those videos in the past, it's not gonna be like, you know, who's the strongest or anything like that. Just gonna be, you know, vibes and who we like as characters and things like that. I feel like we're going to agree on a lot, but I don't know.
We shall see. Let's see if there's any debates that are sparked up throughout this
For
list.
sure. For sure. For me, I feel like they're like My Hero just has a lot of characters who are like S tier characters, whether it's just like what they add to the story or, you know, their abilities or things like that. But the goats to me are just like the 2 or 3 characters who in your head it just none of that factors into it at all. You're just like, yes, this is my ride or die, this is my day one.
Okay. For the people on my end, they know who my bias is or who my number one is, so I can't wait till we get to them.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty much alphabetical, it looks like. So I guess we're just starting off with All For One. I mean, I think I know where I would put him in my head, but what do you think?
Okay, so All For One, I gotta say, yes, he is horrible with all the killing.
Yeah, I give that a thumbs down.
This guy, though, for me, he has the best lines in the series. I can't even front about that.
Yeah,
For me, they were
he
just
does.
way too iconic. So I don't know if that would fall under like an aura farmer.
I that's where I was thinking also, honestly, because he just kind of stands there menacingly and just talks shit to people.
Yeah, no, I every time he would like throw down his bars, like especially towards the end of like or in the middle of season 8, I was just like,
Yeah,
bro, like come on, he is way too cool. But yeah, I throw him on the aura
yeah.
farmer.
I think we're in agreement. Okay, listen, if there was ever someone who was going to be in one of these top 2 categories, I feel like it would have to be All Might. Like he just kind of started everything. He was like the inspiration for everyone. I don't know. I in my head, because of like all of the characters that I feel like I have a bias for, I don't know if I would put him as a goat or an S tier, but what do you think? What do you think?
Honestly, I have to agree with this one. For me, All Might's like the OG symbol of this show, but I kind of feel the same way. It's like aside from me getting emotional when it comes to like his relationship with Deku,
Yeah,
and like him, acknowledging Gachan along the
yeah,
way. I also wouldn't like he's not in my like top 10 favorite characters of the series, as unfortunate as that is to say.
That makes
So
sense.
yeah, I also wouldn't put him in the goats or S. Don't hate us, guys. Don't hate us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I kind of want to just save him to see like where other people end up going.
Okay.
That's it feels I think
All
I
Might
just need to wait
deserves
on it.
that.
Yeah.
We can do that with All Might.
He's gone a lot, but I feel like every time he pulls up, he does something insane.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, when I saw his picture, that's the first thing I also thought. I was like, man, if only we saw him more often, though. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for me, he's either or a farmer or S tier because I feel like a lot of the pro heroes kind of just end up there for me most of the time, but he's one in particular where he's just not there a lot. But yeah, like anytime he is, he's just doing something insane.
Yeah, I feel like his like how he interacted with Gachan was more of my favorite moments of him.
Yeah.
Rather than like the fighting scenes. So I don't know if I would throw him in like the goats or S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
And I already know you have absolutely no opinion on I think it's Silky's sidekick. I also don't remember her name.
Wasn't she Night Eyes?
Oh yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, see, that's how much I cared. I forgot whose sidekick she was. That was how important she was to me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with that, for me, maybe she just goes under who?
Yeah,
because you clearly couldn't remember who she was.
See, this is, I feel like, a necessary part of my tier list, just because I've been watching so many shows that have such huge casts of characters that it's like there's too many people to keep track of, and this has become a necessary part of my tier list, especially for One Piece. Kami. Okay, everyone's like least favorite character just off of voice lines.
I like Cammy. I just feel like they kept making her like seem dumb.
Yeah. Like her power seems crazy.
Be real, Gabe. Be real. Where would you put her?
I don't know, man. I don't. She's just kind of mid for me. I don't know.
Okay, we'll keep her. Okay, that's fair enough. I like her, but I don't argue for her being in mid.
Okay. All right. I mean, honestly, I feel like the same way about Cementos. I feel like his power is crazy, but he just never is like anywhere. I like he's never on screen, but I feel like he deserves more screen time, but he just doesn't show up ever.
Yeah, for me it was kind of like I feel like he's always around, but like never
never
around.
Doing anything. Yeah.
Like that's
he's
how
just
I felt
always
with him,
in the background.
Yeah, like I couldn't really get a grasp of his like personality, so he wasn't really a teacher that stood out to me.
Yeah, he's a big mid guy. He's a big mid guy.
Shoot, you're kind. I would have ranked him a little lower.
Damn. Okay, you know what? Listen, it wasn't me. She said Cementos is a bozo, so that's where he goes. The make it or break it of the tier list, depending on where we place him, everyone's either going to immediately click off of this video or watch for the rest of the video. So this is a very important one.
Yeah, it is. This one's pretty crucial, I think.
Which way are you leaning? Because for me, I feel like he kind of just went under the radar until they gave like the big reveal whenever, I think it was like season 6 or season 7, whenever they sort of, dropped the bomb about his backstory. But I feel like up until that point he wasn't like super important, super popular, but after that point he was like a main character of the show.
Yeah, for me, whenever Dabi, like before the reveal, for me, he was always like, oh, like who's this like mysterious, dangerous villain? Like for me, he was like, aside from Shigaraki, like he was like the most dangerous of the League of Villains in my eyes at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
So for me, he was just like the mysterious, menacing kind of guy. But yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't really think much of him either until after the reveal. But aside from like the reveal being like super cool, like even after the fact, like it wasn't like he became like this like crazy favorite character of mine either. So that
Yeah.
might be a bit controversial, but that's just how I feel about it. Super sad backstory and everything,
Yeah.
but I was like more focused on other people.
Yeah. Sad backstories do not get you top tier placements on the tier list. That's not how it works. It's purely based off vibes, and if you don't mess with his vibes, then you don't mess with his vibes. I mean,
I
for
would
me,
say
I would probably lean
because
towards Aura Farmer for Dobby.
yeah, I was gonna say because of that reveal alone, that episode, like that automatically put him in the Aura Farmer. That was so cool.
Where do we put Stun Gun?
Aside from like that moment when they were doing that raid, like I really didn't pay too much mind to him.
Yeah, no. I yeah, with like the like League of Villains hideout, you mean?
Yeah. I think that was like his only moment to really shine. Yeah, I would put him in mid.
I'm kind of annoyed that this guy is still alive at the end of the show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, are you now?
I like, as someone who's watching a lot of One Piece right now, this character died. Just kidding. He's back to life type thing. Kind of just annoys me in general because it's like a meme within One Piece at this point for me.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Like that whole thing with him just like frustrated me beyond belief. And then at the end, they're just like, nah, he's just little right now. He'll be okay in like a week. I was like, okay, I guess.
Sometimes I'll be like that too, depending on the anime. But in this case, I would have to disagree with you. I was ecstatic when I found out he was still alive.
All right, where would you put him then? And we'll meet in the middle.
Okay. Well, I guess we might have to like talk a little bit here because the fact that he saved Gachan alone, for him, that earns him an automatic S tier slot in my eyes. He saved one of the greatest, so.
All right. Well, if you're saying S and I'm saying, it's not that I think he's actually mid. It's just that the fact that he's alive annoys me. Like I don't know if there's an easier way to explain it. He just the fact that he is still around annoys the bejesus out of me.
So what's wood?
You know, like there's not really a reason for them to be above mid or be above Bozo, but like, I mean, would you know, if they offered, if you know, you were like on your third date or something, you know, you would.
So would you put him in wood or would you put him below wood?
Oh, he's definitely not going in wood. He would go in.
You'd put him in mid?
I think by default I would have to. But since you would put him in S, we will compromise and put him in Aura Farmer. We'll compromise.
No, put him in mid. That's how you feel. Put him in mid.
No. This is a collaborative effort. For all of the Edge Shop fans, she just saved your boy, okay?
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Well, see, the next one I feel like is probably going to be more controversial, I think.
Oh, really? Do you not like him?
No, he would go in my GOAT tier. I'm not going to lie to you. He would go in my GOAT tier.
Oh, I thought you were going the opposite direction. Okay.
No. Yeah, Kirishima would go in my GOAT. I have a Kirishima tattoo. He would go in my GOAT tier.
Kirishima isn't one of my goats. I wouldn't even put him in S. So, I think the guy's great. He's super cool, especially during season 4 when he had his moment to shine. Um, and that whole like thing with his friends in middle school, I think that like that was like super cool too, how he helped her through the trauma. Um,
Yeah.
but because he's tattooed on you, I think he should go in goats. I'll let you have this one.
I whoever you have as like your one or two goats, I'm not going to contest you on them. They
You're
can
gonna
just
crack
go.
up.
They
I think
can.
you're gonna crack up when you hear who my number one is.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I will then. I don't know.
Who knows? I just don't know how you feel about these couple of characters. But okay, Kirishima's a goat. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, our first goat.
Where he
Let's
deserves. Where he
go.
deserves. Okay. All right. How do you feel about one of the worst fathers in all of anime?
Yo, you know what? Like, I absolutely couldn't stand the guy during the sports festival. Like, what, season 2?
Yeah, he's kind
But
of a bad dad to the max back then.
yeah,
Yeah.
like learning the backstory. But I don't hate the guy. He's trying to like redeem himself.
Yeah. By the end, he definitely makes a lot of improvements to himself by the end of by like the end of the show for sure.
And but not even by the end, like you can already start seeing his improvement or like trying to like be more involved, like
Yeah.
even like a couple like a season or two after the sports
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
So
Like when he has him under him with like the whole stain era and all that stuff. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So it wasn't I was quick to hate him, but it didn't take long for me to like for that hate to go away.
Yeah. He quickly is trying to like change, and then obviously once like Dobby comes back, it's like, oh, I was even worse than I thought I was. I need to completely do a 180.
Yeah. I will say though, him being or becoming the number one hero after All Might did take a while for me to get used to.
I mean, it took a while for him to get used to it too. That was
Yeah.
definitely not the way he wanted it to happen.
Yeah, for sure. So I didn't really think this one through on where I'd put him. I feel like personally maybe he would be an aura farmer, but what do you think?
I think that's how I felt about him for probably most of the show, but he has like a lot of S tier worthy moments. Like even
Oh, what?
early on.
Yeah, like he lost his arm, didn't he? Like his hands?
Yeah, losing his arm and just having a fire fist, I guess, punch All for One in the face.
Oh, he had that fight with the
like,
Nomu too. Okay, yeah. He
yeah.
should go in S then.
I think honestly one of my favorite moments that he had is like in All Might's fight against All for One, like at the pretty early on, and he's just like, dude, I spent my whole career chasing after you, and you're out here looking like a bozo. You better turn up right now and show them why you're better than me. Because if I'm ranked number 2 and this is what number 1 looks like, it's making me look bad by comparison.
Yeah. No, you're so right. S works.
All right. Eri, who is completely one of the most important characters in the show, but is also just like, you know, not that present other than, you know, the one season and the few times she shows up after that. I feel like she's like one of the most important characters though, in terms of like just helping people in the background.
Yeah, for sure. I love her, but her quirk did confuse the heck out of me throughout the
Yeah.
like what worked or what didn't work when it came to like her.
Yeah, they would just kind of bring her out whenever they felt like it, and we're like, okay, we need to fix this situation. We'll just have Eri do it.
Yeah, and she's a little cutie to see around here and then, but I mean, yeah, besides her quirk like just being insanely important for the series, we just didn't get to see too much of her afterwards. Like we can see that she was progressing under Eraserhead and the faculty, but it's not like it was anything, how do I say it?
She was mid. She was mid. You're trying to say she was mid, but you don't want to say it because she's a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The kid is mid.
I feel bad for anything in mid though. That's horrible. I love her, but yeah, mid makes sense. I love Factum because of how unexpected his quirk was in, I think it was season 4 as well, right? I think season 4 really opened my eyes to a lot of these characters. I just think he's just such a cool like pro hero that has like the students under him that we saw. Like I think he's one of the cooler ones for sure, and like how he would like shove the students in his stomach and try to like save them throughout that whole invasion.
Yeah. Bro just becomes a taxi.
Yeah, like I think he's just really cool.
Okay. I mean, I feel like no matter where you put him, I'm going to agree. Like, where do you feel like he deserves?
It's just, I'm still trying to understand the concept of the wood, because I feel like maybe he'd be somewhere in between mid and Oro Farmer, but
well, like, so like wood is like you don't really care. They're just kind of hot. Like that's what wood is, you know? It's necessary in tier lists, trust me.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
It's necessary for One Piece tier lists. It feels weird having it in a tier list where most of the characters are in like high school, and I'm realizing that now that we're like 20 minutes in, but it's already there. I have committed to the bit.
We can't take it back. It's there.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'd put him in wood.
Okay. There it is. Ye thinks Fat Gum is hot. Ye thinks Fat Gum is hot. There it is.
Hey, especially with that transformation. Come on, you can't deny it.
I knew it. I knew in my brain that's where he was going to end up, and I knew that would be the reason. All right, surely he's going in Aura Farmer.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel so bad for him though, because he's one of the characters. I'm bad with names, by the way. Like that's just like my thing.
That's
I
fine.
give people nicknames. Because I just can't.
Your thing is forgetting the characters' names. You should definitely watch One Piece then, because most of the characters' names are just their hair color. So that'd be super easy for you then.
Oh man.
We are on to the Todoroki family. Okay. All right, Todoroki's sister.
She was the glue to the family.
Yeah, she really tried hard to actually bring everyone together, despite all of the shit their dad did. Like, she tried really, really hard. It just, anytime they actually had, like, that one time they had, like, dinner with everyone and Deku was there, I just felt so bad for her that whole time, because she was like, nah, come on, guys, we just need to make it through this 20-minute dinner conversation and try not to kill each other, please.
Yeah, I was, like, more laughing of the fact that Gachan was, like, so in love with her recipe. I forgot it was, like, meatballs or something like that.
Yeah.
It feels so wrong to put her in mid because she's not. I feel like she's contributed so much, but it's not like, I don't know. I'm thinking mid, but for some reason it kind of feels wrong. But what do you think? No,
I mean, it makes sense. Like, yeah, she contributed a lot to her family, which is a big deal for them. But like, you know, at the end of the day, like Japan gets destroyed. So like, there's levels to what's happening in this show, and yeah, she does a lot for her family, but like, Japan still gets blown up. You know, where were you when Japan got blown up?
Oh, that's true. But she was also part of like trying to stop Dabi along with the other members.
Oh, true. Despite like not having any sort of training or anything like that, that whole family does pull up, you know? Despite being like outcasted by their dad their whole lives and like just not really having any motion at all, they all still pull up to take on a super villain.
Where would you put her?
you've really shattered my worldview on her. Actually, now I genuinely don't know where to put her. I don't know where to put any of them now.
Well, I guess they kind of like. I guess I don't know if maybe where we put her would like be where we put the mom and the brother.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of a package deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just like I'm thinking mid, but the word mid it seems so low from like the impact, but maybe mid.
You know what?
Or
we're gonna deal with the aftermath in the comments.
Or we can put
either
them
way.
in wood.
I mean, would you though? Because that's the most important part of wood. Would you?
I mean, there's a lot of family drama there.
Yeah, you don't want to get mixed up with their family drama. Exactly.
Okay. Mid, I guess. If I change my
you're
mind,
not trying
I'll
to get
let
mixed
you
up
know.
with their family drama. Okay. Gang Orca. The what was it, like third highest on the ranking of heroes who look like they should be villains? Something like that.
I forgot he was on that ranking. That's so true.
I don't think they ever talked about any other heroes who are on that list. I mean, they probably did in the manga or something, but in the show, I think he's the only one that they like mentioned. Anytime he shows up on screen in his big ass suit, he just kind of standing there acting menacingly. I feel like that's what he's most known for, is just kind of standing there and acting menacing.
You know what? I'll let you have it. Put him in Aura Farmer.
She'll allow it. She'll allow it. Okay.
He looks cool. Why not?
He looks cool. You see, exactly. Okay, I feel like I may end up. This one may end up coming to blows. Where do you feel Gentle Criminal deserves to go?
I love Gentle. Okay.
Let's go. I knew you were for the people. Okay. All right. Where do you think Gentle? How high up do you think Gentle deserves to go? Is the real question.
Okay, I think Gentle, because of what he pulled off in season 8. Before it would have been Aura Farmer. Because of season 8, he's S. Dude, the dude was freaking holding the whole place up in the air.
He held the whole building.
Yeah, come on. He is S. And to clarify, I couldn't stand Gentle at first. When he was first introduced, I was just like, who is this guy? Like, can we like move on? With
he's just like us. He's a content creator. Don't hate against one of our own. That's crazy.
I know.
He's just like us.
So bad. But yeah, no.
He's just a small YouTuber trying to grind.
No, he's one of my top 10 characters. So for sure, I love Gentle now. Honored Elder.
This is another character that I am baffled that he is alive at the end of the show. Well, I don't know if he's alive at the end of the time skip, but the fact that he's alive at the end of the war is crazy to me.
Yeah, I was surprised he survived that fight. I think it was season 7, right? When he went up against Shigaraki.
Yeah, because that's when Deku starts like wearing his cape.
Yeah. I think it was around that time, if I'm not, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm surprised he survived that. I'm surprised he was even in season 8.
Yeah, no, it blew my mind. The fact that he's like up and walking around, I was like, what is happening? I was like, there's no consequences to anything in this show. Why? I was like, the levels of people who are dead versus like the people who should be dead is really confusing to me sometimes in the show, because he's like, what, like 80 years old, and he got punted across Japan.
The guy's cool. I'd put him in S. He went through 3 generations of freaking.
Yeah. That's true.
One for all?
Yeah. Trained 3 generations of One for All users. Yeah. I mean, I think he just goes in mid for me. He's just kind of like knockoff Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah.
He's Spider-Man, but not strong.
He's definitely not a who. I'd have him between either Bozo or mid, honestly.
Dang, you would have him all the way in Bozo. Okay.
Yeah, honestly. Like, I mean, I can be
all
nice,
right, you know what?
but I mean...
I can see it. I can see it. You know what? Valid. I'm okay with this. I'm not gonna fight for him to be in mid. So yeah. Okay, Hawks. I mean,
Is that even a question? He has to be higher up on this list.
he's pretty high. He's pretty high. I mean, like, for you, how high does he go? Because I mean, I genuinely, I don't care about Hawks that much as a character. Like, I know he deserves to be up high, and I feel like on anyone else's tier list, he'd probably be pretty high up. I just don't really care about him that much as a character.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I never.
Okay, the guy looks super dope, especially with those wings. So for me, that puts him in Aura Farmer.
True.
But because of like what he did with the invasion, and he was like, what do you call it when you're like?
Oh, when he was like undercover.
Yeah, when he's undercover.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff was super cool. I don't know. I think because he killed twice, that kind of maybe puts him down into the Aura Farmer again.
Yeah, that was a pretty tough scene to watch, honestly. Like, at the end of the day, he is still killing like a villain, but it's like Twice's whole story arc is him being mentally ill, and then like at the end he just wanted to run away. So it was a rough death. If there was like any deaths in My Hero that were like hard to watch, it was probably Twice's death.
I was in such denial that to this point I still deny the fact that he's gone. Like that's how bad it is for me. Like unexpected.
You know, maybe.
But for me, I would put Hawks in Aura Farmer. He's way too he looks way too cool.
I guarantee you, if there was like a tier list of characters that are most cosplayed, she's probably up there pretty high.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I don't really. She's another one that like I feel like I should care about more, but she just kind of frustrated me throughout the whole show. But it's like the most classic case of horrible anime parents. Like I feel like it's her, Spinner, Shigaraki. They're just like so many of the villains in MHA. It's just like if they had one person in their life that just gave a shit about them at any point during their childhood, they would be completely different people.
Yeah, for sure. What was it? She did that whole thing with the Cami disguise. That was pretty freaking cool. I was anticipating it to have been Toga. And so
I don't even think like maybe we were supposed to, but I don't even think we like knew what her ability was at that point when she did that. I think that was like the first time we learned what her quirk was.
Well, yeah, because we knew she did the whole thing with the blood, but we didn't know like what the blood did.
Yeah, we never saw her like use it for anything. She was just like injecting people with needles at summer camp.
Yeah. I think her quirk is super strong, but it's kind of like the same thing. Like, it's not a character that I was like completely invested in either.
Yeah.
Unlike other characters.
Are we both thinking mid? Are you thinking mid? Because I'm leaning towards mid.
I was gonna say I don't know if she's mid, but I feel like that's the only one that really makes sense with this ranking that you have.
Yeah. You know what, Toga, you're mid. You're mid. Toga's mid. Yay reacts at Yay reacts said Himiko Toga is mid. Those were her exact words. By the end of the show, I feel like I like Shinso. But I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of characters on here where I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care that much. But I mean, I still feel like he's kind of an Aura Farmer. For me, he's either Aura Farmer or mid, and I don't care which one.
I don't know. I'll let you choose this one. I honestly am. I don't know. What would put him in Aura Farmer though?
You know what? You're right. That's all I needed to hear, actually.
Because listen, I
no,
really
you asked and I couldn't think of anything. So
I mean, I really like this guy, but for some reason, the whole thing when he was using the same tape as or like the neck piece as eraser.
Oh, as a racer?
Yeah, I don't know if that was what would have put him in Aura Farmer, but because he looked cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think mid works for him.
Okay, Deku's mom.
Ooh. I mean, she did raise the main character.
She did, in fact, raise one of the world's greatest heroes. She did also tell him as a child that he should give up on his dreams.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, there was that conflict between, him staying in the school as well. I mean, rightfully so, though, as a parent, you get worried, but she did kind of hold him back. That messed up Deku's mental states, even though, he got past it, but there was some trauma there too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you would?
Listen. Bit. Can she do any? It's just hands, right? It's not like big feet also or something.
Yeah. I mean, I personally maybe would put her in Bozo. Because she was the leader. Yes. She is like the class president, I think, of Class B.
Yeah, and she's like one of the least cool characters in Class B.
You know what? That's mean.
B for Bozo.
Oh, but where would you put her? Bozo or who?
Honestly, probably either one. But Bozo feels more mean, and I feel like she deserves that because she's the class rep. She should be way better than she is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Put her in Bozo.
All right. This guy goes right there.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Did you want to put him somewhere else? Sorry.
What are you talking about? The guy literally saved the world.
No, we can put him somewhere else. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even think this has to be.
I mean, I genuinely don't know who like your like GOAT characters are. So I genuinely have no clue like how high you want to put certain people. So where do you feel like he goes on the tier list?
Okay. So because I don't want people after me, he would have to go under GOAT. But in my personal ranking of characters, he's not, how do I say it? He's not in my top 10, but let me explain. Like, Baby Deku.
Not in the top 10?
Baby Deku's in my top 10. Like, that's, like, he's still there, but I love his baby version. So...
That's crazy.
Safety,
not even in the top 10 in his own show?
For my safety, put him in GOATs.
Listen, I refuse to put him in GOATs. That's a tier reserved. It's in the name. We can't just put him in there just to make commenters happy.
But commenters
are never going to be happy regardless.
But he saved the world. What if that doesn't make you a GOAT? What doesn't? Like, what would? You don't want to put Deku in GOAT? Y'all, hey, I'm trying to put him in GOAT for y'all.
I'm okay with putting him in GOATs. I just don't want the reason we put him in GOAT to make other people happy. If you genuinely feel like he deserves to be up there, we can put him up there. But if you're just doing it for commenters,
listen, I have a top 10 list, and there's 2 slots that I still haven't filled. Deku can be in one of those slots. Whoa. I didn't really
Interesting.
Wait, I haven't.
You finished the show and you don't know who's in your top 10 yet?
No. That's what I was gonna say. I haven't watched the last episode yet.
So, okay.
I'm gonna watch it after this. So Deku,
it's very competitive slot. I didn't know this.
Yeah. So I say GOATs. Put him in GOATs.
Okay. All right. We'll do it. You know. Okay. Kamui Woods. I think he's like one of the first heroes that we see in the whole show.
Yeah, along with the
I think
giant
he's like,
lady.
yeah, it's like him, Mountain Lady, and I think Death Arms, I want to say, is like the third one.
Oh, you say I don't even know who that is.
He's one of the people who like retires after Shigaraki blows everything up.
Oh, is it the
So if he was on this tier list, he'd go in Bozo.
Yeah, if he's on there,
I'm just saying it. Yeah, I don't even think he's on this tier list, but if he was, yeah, he's not. He would go on Bozo. But Kamui Woods, I think Kamui Woods has done enough to earn Aura Farmer.
You know what? I don't have much of anything to say about him, so I mean, if you think he goes there, sure.
I think he's done enough to deserve it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I didn't pay much attention to him, so
he's definitely a background character for sure.
I just know, like, I think he has like something going on with the giant lady.
Oh, they definitely have something going on. They definitely have something going on.
I was more invested in like finding out what that was all about.
Yeah. Okay, well, based off of everything you've said today, I'm pretty sure I know where he's gonna go, but let me just ask, just to double check, where do you want to put Bakugo?
Okay, so Gachan. Gachan's like a roller coaster for me. Like, it took a very long time for him to be a character that I was all like, ooh, okay, I think he might be maybe on my favorites list. But it took a long time. Like there, like, a lot of commenters were like diehard Gachan fans, and it was just really hard for me to see why. He is on my top 10, but honestly, I'm between Goats and S, if I'm being completely honest. I think I'm leaning more towards S. Don't hate me, Gachan lovers. But that's just...
There's a lot of them. I'm going to tell you something, and do not let this influence you. For mangas do like character popularity polls, and except for the very first character poll, Bakugo won every character poll by like fans of the manga, except for the very first one they did.
Yeah, I can believe that, because I saw it in my comments. Like, people just love Gachan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I think he's probably one of the best written like rival characters in animes.
Oh, 100%. That I agree with.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm fine with putting him in S.
Yeah, it's a S for me.
Okay. Coda. I'm fine with mid. I'm fine with mid, but I mean, listen, if you want to put him higher, I'm open to the conversation, but I'm fine with just mid.
Coda can go in mid.
All right. Now, what about other Coda?
You said other Coda. I mean, he's a kid. I mean, I automatically would put him in Bozo. Not as a who. I mean, he still has a lot of...
That's perfectly fine. You know, I also was going to just say Bozo.
Yeah, why not?
He's just a little kid. He has time to unbozoify himself. I'm sure he'll grow up, and not be a bozo. But as a child, he's a bozo. This is like one of the most... I feel like one of the most complex like character stories as like for background characters, because you're spending like the whole like season 7 season 8 being like, oh, he's actually our best friend, but he doesn't remember that, and hopefully someday we can convince him that he's our best friend.
Yeah. Because of his quirk, I feel like he does, or like, because of his quirk, all the other characters can like aura farm, if that makes sense. They just look so cool.
Yeah.
going
he
into,
supplies the aura farm. Yeah,
exactly. So for me, he'd be there. But aside
No, that
from like
makes
having
sense.
that cool quirk, yeah, the story was just so complex and complicated that it was just kind of hard to like really be attached to it. But I say Aura Farmer for the quirk alone.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, once again, it's purely based off vibes. So if he's just, you know, his quirk puts him in Aura Farmer, his quirk puts him in Aura Farmer. That's just how it works. There's just so many layers to her quirk, and I feel like she never really does anything.
She's like the one that gives everyone like the freaking. She listens in and tells people the deets of like the mission and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's good at being sneaky, but like we don't really have a lot of opportunities to be sneaky in this show.
Yeah, we saw her more when they were doing like the agency training.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with wherever. Like, where do you think she goes?
I would put her in Wood. I'm
just trying to figure out who your type is. It's Fat Gum and her. And I'm just trying to figure out who you are as a person based off of just those two, and it's very confusing.
Oh man! Don't judge my tastes, Gabe.
I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but like the scenes with La Brava and Gentle just had me so unnecessarily emotional. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I did not expect those characters to come back, first of all, and then I didn't expect to like actually get attached to them and have it be like an emotional, meaningful moment.
Yeah, I'm more attached to Gentle, but I mean,
for
it's
sure.
kind of hard to think about Gentle with obviously not thinking about La Brava because she's the one that like helps power him up too.
Yeah. True. The love power up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would personally put her in mid. That's just my take.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. She's too short to go in Wood, if we're being honest.
I would say she's loyal, but maybe a little too stalkerish for me.
That's you know, that's fair. She's too clingy. Okay, Mag. I'm trying to remember Mag doing like anything.
Yeah, honestly, I'd put him in Who.
There you go.
The only thing I really remember of him is that he was like, if I remember correctly, like I think he's our first kill in like season 4.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's like the first character who gets killed like on screen in the show.
Yeah, because I was freaking asking for that since like season 1. I was like, does this actually happen within the series? So for him to be that
They're
person,
like freshmen in high school, and you're like, bro, why is nobody getting killed?
Because it's a hero world. What are you talking about?
Batman doesn't kill people. Okay. I know where I would put her. Where do you think she goes?
For me, she's an Aura Farmer.
That's crazy. Actually, that's crazy.
Would you put her there?
I would have put her one tier lower, but that's fine.
Dude, she gives the gadgets to Deku. What are you talking about? She's so cool.
Did you forget which tier is lower than Aura Farmer?
I keep forgetting.
See, I would just put her one tier.
She's always working.
Listen,
she wouldn't have time for dates.
You know, Aura Farmer is fine. It's you know, it's fine. Okay, this one I might fight you over. Where do you think old Squid Boy 8 Arms goes?
I would have to be between mid or Aura Farmer.
Okay. Well, then I will
like
split the difference with you, and I'll put him in Aura Farmer.
Huh?
I'll split the difference with you, and I'll put him in Aura Farmer, because I was going to put him in S, because not season 8, but the episodes of him in season 7 were like some of the most interesting to me in that season. Just like I talk about politics a lot on my channel. Don't worry, I won't talk about it in the video that you're in, but I talk about it a lot on my channel because I watch One Piece and it's like a super political show. So it's something that gets brought up a lot, and his episodes were just extra interesting to me for that reason.
Okay, yeah, for me, yeah, or Farmer Works then if you thought he was gonna be, or you would put him in S.
Okay, Midnight. I once again, I know where I would put Midnight, but where do you think, where just out of curiosity, where do you think you would put Midnight?
Let's put her in wood.
Whoa, that's not what I was gonna do at all. That's crazy that you would do that. Actually, that's insane. That's okay if you want to. Okay. Yes. Okay. Where are we putting Mina, aka acid spitting alien? Where does Mina go?
I personally would put her in mid.
That's fair. That's fine. Yes.
I feel like if she could have gotten over her trauma differently, or like if that was handled differently, maybe I would have thought a different like ranking for her. But like even my viewers know that they had to like calm me down with like her issues because I couldn't really level with it. And then so yeah, for me, she's still cool with the whole asset thing. Like that's why I would have put her in Aura Farmer, because she not only looks cool, her like,
yeah, she's definitely like one of the most unique looking like main characters.
Yeah,
sure.
But for that part of the story alone, I would put her in mid.
I feel that. Okay, everyone's goat.
Man, Mineta's a freaking bozo.
That's crazy. Okay, I guess that's.
Where would you put Mineta?
All of the Mineta fans, I didn't do it. It had nothing to do with it. It wasn't my decision at all. I definitely would have put Mineta way higher. He's so cool.
Oh yeah.
He's so cool. Coolest. Yeah, he's very cool. Okay. I have a feeling this is probably one of your top 10. I have a feeling.
Yeah. He definitely is. Blondie. Okay. That's my nickname for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Blondie going?
Blondie is going in goats.
Listen, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna fight you over any of your goats. The goats can just go in goats.
He would have been an S for me, but that fight with
when he throws it back.
What? No, not that one. In season 4, is it Overhaul? Is that the name?
Yeah.
For him to go up against Overhaul alone, stop. Like, he's a goat.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you watch the final episode, I hate his haircut. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, really? They cut his hair?
I hate.
What?
No, they definitely. No one has cut his hair in a minute. I'll tell you that right. Yeah, no one has touched his hair. I imagine it's like practical because like his suit is made out of his hair, so I imagine he purposefully grows out his hair long.
Oh, really now? Okay, we shall see how he looks like.
Yeah,
that.
his yeah. Woo! Okay. All right. So where do you want to? Where would you put Mirko? Just out of curiosity.
Bro, okay, for me, she's a goat. I'm not gonna lie. I can't front. Like, this lady was literally losing limbs left and right and was still in the fight.
Yeah.
She's way
if
too badass.
If she didn't go in goat, there's only one other tier that I would put her in.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
yeah,
I agree.
Okay. Bakugo's mom.
Where would you put her?
I mean, I feel like she's one of the most attentive parents in anime I have ever, like, normally anime parents are either just non-existent, or they just don't really care like what's going on with their kid at all, or they're like actively trying to ruin their kids' lives because it's anime, and they're like, yeah, I'm pushing my kid to be the best by being his number one op. But I feel like Bakugo's mom is like just a really good mom.
Yeah, she is.
She doesn't even pour boiling water on his face or anything like that, you know?
That's a win.
Yeah, exactly. In anime, that's a win.
I honestly, like, I just didn't see enough of her for me to like feel much of anything. It was sweet
That's fair.
seeing how emotional obviously she was towards Scatchan, so that obviously showed that she was a loving parent. But it wasn't anything like Deku's mom where we saw a little bit more of her. So I'll let you have wherever you want to put her.
Okay, very well.
Yeah.
Okay. Momo.
Momo.
Yeah, she really lets pressure get to her pretty quick in the sports festival, but
yeah, and that kind of like affected her for like the next couple seasons, if I remember.
Yeah, like when they had their like final exam when she was paired up with Todoroki. Yeah.
I would personally put her between Aura Farmer or S. Like, she literally provides all the supplies. For me, that alone puts her in S. But I don't know if anything, that just makes her super cool too. Ooh, wait, you're quiet. Where would you put Momo?
No, I feel I'm fine with Aura Farmer. I don't know. I feel like for me, I probably would have ended up putting her in mid just because I feel like she doesn't. There are a lot of characters in this show that have like a lot of growth, and she's just not one of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, character development wise, like it's not strong by any means.
Yeah, I'm fine with putting her in Aura Farmer though.
No. We can put her down.
For me, I definitely would not put her in S.
Okay.
I know that for sure.
Okay, let's put her in mid then.
Okay. All right. Eraserhead's girlfriend.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have super strong opinions on her, honestly.
I don't really either. Aside from like, having that hint that, she like would have a thing with Eraser. I didn't really think anything like aside from, if it wasn't for that, she would have been in like, if anything, maybe
I don't even think she'd be on the tier list. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, she probably wouldn't be on the tier list.
yeah, she'd probably be on Who. I don't know if I'm like between Who or Bozo.
Okay, definitely not in Bozo. Listen, just because her ability is to make people laugh doesn't mean she's a bozo. All right, so
I almost put her in Wood though because she can tell jokes.
Okay, so they have to be funny. Okay, that's the prerequisite. Okay, got you. Okay. Okay, Mountain Lady.
That's all on you. I don't have much to say about her.
All right. Okay. Other than the very first person in Wood, this is becoming a very stereotypical ranking, I feel.
Don't you dare talk down on Fat Gum.
Okay, no. Yeah, when he transforms,
you hear
I get it. I get it. I get it. Him with his messy blonde hair, his freshly tousled look. I understand. I completely get it. I'm just saying it's a very, other than Fat Gum, not a very diverse group of people in the Wood category.
Bro, I could not stand seeing those muscles like being animated. It always gave me like the creeps.
Can I just say, when they just brought him back to just be like, oh yeah, just as an example, here's how strong Deku is now. They're just like, remember how much of a struggle that was? Yeah, well here's him now. Deku just one shots him.
Yeah.
Bozo?
Sure.
Bozo.
He's not
Okay,
very
okay.
nice.
Yeah, he's not a very likable character.
Yeah. At first I thought he was related
I could see
to
him
Gacha.
going an Aura Farmer. I could see him going an Aura Farmer just because of like his personality. But you know, the first time they bring him, or when they actually like bring him back to the show, it's literally for him to just be a bozo. If she didn't abandon her kid, maybe things would have turned out differently.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just didn't really feel that connected with her, if I'm being completely honest.
I got you. I mean the scene where it's like her seeing what happened, like where they're like in Shigaraki's mind and she's like, this is how my fucking kid turned out. He's like beating his kid. That shit ruined me for that whole day.
Ooh. That's saying a lot.
But yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we're police guy.
I mean, he
I
was
fear
always
he just-
around.
I fear he just belongs in Who.
Yeah. Who? I wouldn't argue who.
Yeah, he is. It's crazy that like he's super important to All Might, but like so irrelevant to the story, because that's like the other person who knows All Might's like secret throughout the whole show, and he's just like, I mean, he's there, but it's like, who cares if he's there or not, really. I have a feeling you really like this guy.
Dude, I feel like people would find this dude so annoying, but I love him. I think he's great.
No, I agree. The first time he got introduced, I was like, okay, this guy's kind of annoying. And then when we like started the sports festival and he just immediately steals Kirishima and Bakugo's quirks back to back, I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's might be him. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I just love how he laughs. I love how he's like always in people's faces. Like for me, he gives me like middle child syndrome because of like his quirk. And
just so desperate for attention.
yeah, like I'm a middle child. I kind of like I could kind of see where he was going.
That's why she does YouTube.
What was that?
I said that's why you do YouTube. You got the middle child syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. So I like him. Honestly, I really do.
How high is he? Is he going S for you? Is that what you're saying?
For me, he would, if I would consider him an S, it would only be because of like season 8 and how he helped out with
Yeah,
with
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
I mean, the guy freaking got a statue.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone who, yeah, they were just like, yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it at the end of the day.
Yeah, I would automatically put her in Who, but I don't know if that's mean.
No, it's not. It feels okay.
Because I feel the same way.
Yeah. Well, it's purely based off vibes. She has no vibes, so she just goes in Who. That's how it works. I'm blown away that there's a Nomu on this tier list. I mean, they do kind of have aura though.
They do, especially when they got like smart.
Oh, and they just start yapping at you while they're beating your ass. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you know what? All this is just the ranking for all Nomus. They just all kind of just are aura farmers at the end of the day.
Uraraka. I'm struggling with this one.
Yeah, because like, I mean, she does a lot and she has like a lot of really cool moments, but
because it's also like not a character that her character development is, put to the side like Momo's, like she does have character
Yeah.
development there. And I really like how they focus on her trauma. I was really surprised by that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't know if I consider
after
her
with
like
everything that happened with Toga and everything.
Well, honestly, it was more with like Overhaul. Like that made me like tear up.
Oh, true.
Yeah, because she felt responsible.
Yeah.
I mean, even though she felt responsible for Toga, but season 4,
I mean, like her and Deku and Lemillion, I feel like all of them kind of felt like they could have done more in the situation.
Yeah, because that was like the first time where like a good chunk of the class or like a specific group of the class was more involved than others, Yeah. Because then by season 8, everyone was
definitely
involved, or season 7. But at that point, we can really hone in on like, oh my gosh, like Uraraka's in class A along with like Deku or whatever, but like she's not the same as the others anymore. She's at a different level mentally,
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know. I think maybe Aura Farmer, but that's because I don't know where else to put her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Overhaul.
I mean, he's kind of the ultimate Aura Farmer.
Dude, he is the coolest. He's like one of my favorite villains.
It's probably the best character design in the show.
And didn't even like take any answers. He was just killing people left and right. Come on.
Yeah, just grabbing people's faces, making them explode.
Yeah, no, this dude was cool. I mean, not likable in any regard because of what he did with Eddie.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst.
I would put him in Aura Farmer, not S. I feel like because there's still that connection with Eddie, like I can't really like him that much.
Yeah, that is not a great thing to do. Actually, I give the whole situation with Eri where he like kidnaps her and uses her for experiments. I give that 2 thumbs down. Actually, I didn't like that. Actually, yeah, that was bad to do. I'm going to put her in mid, and I'll explain it when we get there.
For me, she would only go in mid because how cool her quirk is.
See, because she's the one who loses her quirk, and she's still like, yeah, I'm still a hero. What? I'm not gonna like. There's so many people retired when Shigaraki like destroyed Japan, and she was like, no, I'm a hero. I'm still gonna do hero stuff just because I can't like be out in the field or whatever. Who cares?
Great point.
Present Mike. Okay. I feel like I don't care where he goes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like how he can be funny, but he's just like so over the top.
I feel like he might be mid, like the lowest of mid for me, I think.
I would put him either between mid or Bozo.
Okay, where do you want to put Meatball?
Bro, I cannot. He's the one quirk that I hate. He's like my #1 most hated quirk.
All right. Sounds like a Bozo to me then.
Yeah, it ruined the character for me. He looks cool, but the moment I saw what he can do, I was like, I wasn't having it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I honestly, the whole time when he was like actually on screen for season 8, I was like, how would his quirk even work? Like against All For One, I was like, can he even do anything? Because he's like sending out parts of his body. So like, what happens if it does touch All For One? Like, does he turn All For One into a meatball, or does All For One just steal his quirk immediately? Like, what would even happen? So I was like, I don't even know what to do with this guy at this point. Ooh, I feel like this is another character that you have pretty high up on your tier list.
Yeah, he's a goat.
I feel like most people would agree. Yeah, I feel like most people would agree with that placement. Yeah. Okay, Todoroki. I feel like this one's gonna be controversial. I feel.
Okay, let's hear what you have to say first.
I mean, for me, the first half of this show, he kind of just spends it being an Aura Farmer, but he like, I feel like he's really well written to the point where like that's how he's supposed to feel for most of the show. But I think like character development wise, for me, he would go in S because I feel like he just goes through so much growth throughout the show. I feel like he goes in S. Yeah.
Okay, so Shoto, I call him my Shoto. He is my number one character, and I don't care what he ever does. He cannot do no wrong in my eyes.
He's going in the GOAT tier then. He's going in the GOAT tier.
I even have a plushie of him. Oh, but it's not in this room right now. I would have showed it off. Actually, let me go get it.
A few moments later.
Here's my plushie! My community, I shared it with my Patreons. But yeah, Shoto's my number one.
The number one. The number one? Like, of your top 10, the number one?
Yeah, he's my number one. Okay. I'm just so biased with him at this point that even though, like, I have other characters...
he can just do no wrong.
Yeah, he literally, like, that's how in deep I am. Like, I was, when I was, like, first watching the series, like, whenever Shoto showed up on screen, like, my face would change, and I would, just, like, anything he said, I was, like, freaking girl fan, like, being such a fangirl, you know? And like, my commenters were, like, or my viewers were, like, making fun of me. Like, that's how deep I was into loving that character.
Okay, Night Eye. He just kind of goes in mid for me. I don't know.
He does for me, too.
Okay, good. Yeah, because like the one thing he had like a whole, he had his whole prophecy about like All Might dying, and I was like, all right, I don't know how to tell you this, buddy.
Yeah,
that did not go the way you thought it did.
I kind of like got like weird vibes from him too at one point, like how he punishes people by tickling them. Like, I just gave me like the creep.
Yeah, that is off-putting when you are having high school interns. That is an odd thing to do.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Spinner? How do you feel about Spinner now that you're about to finish My Hero?
So with Spinner, like, I feel like they've really focused on his story more, like character development wise. Like, I feel like the others, we focused more on their trauma, and even though he has trauma, it's still more geared towards like how he can develop from that. But no matter how much they keep putting this guy on the screen, like, I just can't connect with him. Yeah, so I don't have an opinion on him.
I feel like he's another one of the people where it's just like if he had a friend in middle school or high school or something like that, like, probably wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, true.
I think he can just go in mid. For me.
Okay. I would have put him in Bozo, but mid works.
Sheesh! I just saved Spinner. I just saved his ass. Okay. Okay. Stain.
I mean, the guy's so creepy, but you can't look away. He's an aura farmer.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I like have a reason to put him above that, and I don't think I do. I mean, I really like his like whole speech that he goes through with All Might, where like All Might is not really sure if he's a hero anymore and all that kind of stuff, and he's just like, bro, do you see this statue? This lady comes out here every day and cleans your damn statue. You better sack up and go do some hero shit and stop sitting out here whining.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that my viewers, a lot of them really agreed with what he stood for. It's just that he went about it the wrong way.
Ooh, okay. Our boy Sun Eater. I feel like for me, I put him pretty high up on the tier list, but I don't know.
I love Taki. He is one of my goats.
One of the goats. I've maintained my. I'm not arguing with anyone that you feel deserves goat placement. For me, I would probably put him in S. But
so, I kind of feel he's like my second one that I kind of feel a bit biased towards, because I don't know if you remember, but like in the beginning of the series, they would show like the birthdays of the characters.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there
yeah,
was
yeah.
no one that was a March baby. And he was the only one.
Wait, that's the reason?
Well, that's the first reason why I liked him.
Okay,
But
okay,
then
okay.
right after learning his birthday, they then showed like his quirk, and I just thought it was like the coolest thing. So yeah, he's a goat for me.
That's
And I like
so
how he's
funny.
shy.
That began your love of this character, just his birthday.
Like he has like the coolest quirk, but then like he's like super shy and timid. Like he's just like all around such a great character in my eyes.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely top tier for sure. His quirk is probably my favorite quirk in the show.
Yeah, it really is cool.
Just seeing him eventually get to a point where he's confident enough to just be like, oh yeah, I am him. I can just shoot giant laser beams whenever I want. I'm a monster. Okay, we can just move along. All right, how do you feel about Ida?
Ida, I mean, I love Ida. He just like they just completely abandoned his character though. Like after the first couple seasons, we never saw the guy
He does
anymore.
not get a lot of screen time. Yeah.
No, but I love him. For me, he would either be or Farmer or S.
I'm fine with S. I'm fine with S.
Yeah, because like he helped. He keeps helping Gachan, and he helped.
Yeah, he's a
Shoto
part of
too.
like every major thing that happens.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Budget Kirishima. Okay.
Well, how do you feel about him now that because Kirishima's your goat? So how do you feel about this guy?
I mean, it's kind of weird because, like, I mean, if the storyline was following Class 1B, I'd probably be like, yeah, this character's so cool. But I mean, we're not following Class 1B. So for me, I just like see him as Budget Kirishima. But even though it seems like at certain points in time, he's like, his quirk is technically stronger sometimes because he takes a bullet to the head and just absorbs that thing. But I'm pretty sure when Kirishima gets shot, it kind of like bounces off of it. Like, I don't like power level. It doesn't really factor into this, but like for me, he's just budget Kirishima. So I would probably end up just putting him in Bozo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, why is he copying Kirishima? What's the deal with that? Okay, Shigaraki.
Shigaraki.
I mean, he's kind of chief or a farmer. He is excellent at just talking crap to everyone throughout the entirety of the show.
Honestly, like his look with all the hands, I couldn't stand it. I thought he looked like an idiot.
Yeah, it of like anime final forms, that one is one of the goofiest looking for sure. It is definitely the goofiest looking. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know, if he had like different character motivations or something, like I could see putting him in S, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I keep repeating this, but it's just like, man, if he had one friend, he would have just been a regular ass kid.
No, not even, because he did have friends. It was the way his family treated him or his father treated him.
Yeah, true.
Because he would go out and play with
all
his
grandma's
friends.
fault. All grandma's fault.
Yeah.
Which is actually all for one's fault. You know what? It's all for one's
It
fault.
is all for one's fault. He's the problem from the beginning.
That is sort of the point of the whole show. Yeah. So it's all his fault.
My thing with Shigaraki is like there was only really like that I can recall, like really only like 2 times where the character really grabbed my interest, and that was when he threatened Deku at the very beginning when he had like his hand around his
like
neck.
in the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. For me,
yeah.
that's like a top moment in the series. Like that was so chilling. But
Yeah.
and then the second one was obviously, you know, the reveal towards the end of like why he was at that, you know, where he was at.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it was just more of like a character or a villain that just had such a deadly quirk that we just had to get rid of. I was just more focused on like, yeah, team, let's get rid of him, you know? But that's why it's kind of hard for me to place him somewhere, because for me, he wasn't, I mean, maybe Aura Farmer. I don't know. I feel like he was more of an Aura Farmer like towards season 7 and 8.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he'll go. I don't know if you can think of a reason to put him in S. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll put him like I said. We'll just once we get to the end, we'll see if we want to move anybody around. But yeah, we'll just put him there. Invisible Girl when she's still invisible. Okay.
I think we can all agree that no one really paid any mind to her until her reveal.
She might be the biggest Who, like the most deserving of Who out of anyone. She might be chief leader of Who.
She's super pretty though. Her character design is the best out of anyone in the series.
That's the craziest. She doesn't have character design for 7/8 of the show.
You see, that's the impact,
what are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. Okay. She seems like a girl's girl. I would put her in Wood. I can't put her in Who.
Oh, okay. Listen, goats and wood. I'm never fighting. I'm never contesting either of those placements. Okay, Sue. It's just they just. I mean, she did a lot early on, and then they just kind of like. I feel like she is only relevant whenever like Uraraka is having a fight, because whenever Uraraka is having a fight, it's both of them are having a fight.
Yeah, I feel like Sue really could have had so much more potential of being like such a badass character, but I think she kind of like fell maybe into like the mid category after a while.
Yeah, because she has scenes in earlier seasons where like she's like getting pissed off at like Deku and Todoroki and all of them for like going and saving Bakugo, or like trying to save Bakugo, and she's just like, meh. Like she has her little like, I don't want to call it a temper tantrum, that's the wrong way to phrase it, but it's just like all of her like big character moments are just her like being mad at her friends for being superheroes.
Yeah, for me, her coolest moment was in season 1, like towards the end with like the Nomu fight, and like how she was like, she saw how Deku was being brave, so she was also brave to like fight. For me, that was like her coolest moment.
True, for sure. I know we already talked about him early on. Where's Twice going? Where is he going?
Twice? I mean, the guy's hilarious and he has such a dope quirk. I would put him as an Aura Farmer, personally.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I really like this guy's quirk. Is he just went to the wrong high school, you know? If he would have went to UA, if he would have been like a rich kid and went to UA, or like got in on scholarship or whatever it is, I feel like he would have been like a main cast character, but unfortunately he went to the wrong high school.
100%. I feel like, when they introduced him, he's like another one where he had the potential, but they couldn't really go there with him.
Yeah, he's just like Deku, but like 8 inches taller. And I mean, also his quirk requires him to like sacrifice his body as well, because if he like uses it to his max capacity, he like gives himself a concussion. So unfortunately he went to the wrong high school, so he's just going in mid, I think, right?
I would have put him maybe in Bozo, no?
That's criminal.
Because correct me, but wasn't there like an issue where they had to deal with the like the citizens or whatever, but they couldn't do much of anything? Did he try?
Well, yeah, they were trying to get the citizens to like leave and evacuate. They were like, you guys need to leave. There's like villains afoot. Please leave. They refuse, so this guy had to go fight Muscular by himself until Deku showed up.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's why I disagree with Bozo placement because he takes on Muscular by himself.
Yeah, put him in mid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you won't get clapped by the comments. Close one.
Aoyama.
I mean, he's kind of a bozo, but I mean, he does pull through in the end.
He does. I was really hurt with like his plot twist. Because I really wanted to like this character.
So that was the one spoiler that I knew in all of MHA. That was the only thing that got spoiled for me. Like no other endings, no other like character moments or anything got spoiled for me except for that.
How sad.
I picked up, I was like at a Barnes and Noble one day and I just like opened a random MHA volume. I was like, I wonder what the art looks like in the manga. And then it was just that. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh no.
Honestly, I pull those moments so many times. Like there's so many times where I'm watching an anime and then I either want to like buy merch or just get something online, and then I like spoil myself with something. It's
You're like, I want a wallpaper of this character for my phone.
Like I was avoiding My Hero. Yeah, I avoided My Hero stuff for the longest time because I just didn't know. You know, at one point I thought All Might had a son. For me, that was my spoiler, but it turned out that was not the case. Yeah.
It's actually kind of crazy because like looking back on it, because I was rewatching like some of the early episodes with one of my friends who like hadn't seen it at all, and they really hinted at like a lot of the plot twist type stuff early on. Like if you think about it, everyone else was totally fine using their quirks except for him and Deku. Because like when they introduce him, he's the only one who would be like debilitated by using his quirk too long because he would get like the stomach aches. And it's like only him and Deku are the only two people who have those like that level of issues using their quirk because they haven't had it.
That's true. That's actually a really great point. I mean, I've been rewatching random episodes in dub, but I can't wait to like actually do a full rewatch to like catch all these like nuances.
Yeah. They do some crazy, because also first time you see Dobby, he's leaving a hair salon.
Oh really?
Yeah. The first time Dobby shows up in the anime and in the manga, he's leaving a hair salon.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
There's so much like random stuff like that when you go back and rewatch it.
How cool. Okay, I actually like Aoyama. I mean, yeah, he can kind of be a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think, okay, because he like did that whole plot twist thing, he's a bozo for that.
That's fair. You know what? That's have everyone else and you can kind of see where they are. Where do you feel like All Might goes?
I feel like saving All Might for last is fitting anyways because of like the series.
Yeah. You know, boost viewer retention. That's what we're here for.
It just worked out that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so after going through everything, All Might for me would be an S.
I agree. Yeah, looking at who we have, I think he belongs there. Okay. Now that we have put everyone, is there anyone you want to like move or like reorder or anything like that?
The only one I'm kind of questioning is the tape guy. I kind of feel bad for having him in Bozo.
You want to bump him up to mid?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, if Mina's in mid, then he also deserves to be in mid.
It's just that was so early on. I didn't really understand the whole Bozo thing.
That's fair. Honestly, looking at it now, I kind of want to swap Bakugo and Deku. Is that bad?
No, it's not. I don't say swap. Why don't you just? You don't think Deku's a goat? That's the thing.
I don't. I don't. I mean, he is.
He's like the
He is, but,
definition of
like,
perseverance. What are you talking
listen,
about?
I'll leave him. I'll leave him strictly because he looked so cool throughout the show. He had so many good outfits that I'll leave him in GOAT. That's it.
Yeah.
He's being saved by his fits right now, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, I'm bumping up Bakugo.
You know what I
have
also
to bump
liked
up Bakugo.
about Deku? I like that he was like the crybaby hero. I love that he cried.
It was something that frustrated me beyond belief that people complained about that.
Oh,
I
okay.
never understood why people.
You were frustrated by that.
Yeah, like I never understood why people disliked that because people are like, yeah, I couldn't get into My Hero because that dude's always crying. I was like, he was in 8th grade at the beginning of the show, my brother. He is in 8th grade. And he's the person he's looked up to his entire life is validating the thing he's wanted since he was 4 years old and is training him to become the world's greatest hero. And if he doesn't succeed at any individual step along the way, he's just going to either lose out on that opportunity for the rest of his life or just fail to save everyone on the planet. I was like, bro, like, what could you deal with that emotional baggage when you were between the ages of 12 and 14, you psycho?
Yeah, no, I never understood the hate either. I was just like, y'all are complaining about this. Like, I love this about him. And I loved that they still brought it up till the very end, towards season 8. They were still referring him to that.
Yeah.
Or as that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm even more sure that you're going to like the last episode. After doing this, I know you're going to really, really like the last episode of the show.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I mean, that's exactly what I'm gonna watch after this. So
yeah, this is perfect timing then.
What was that?
This was perfect timing then.
No, this really was. It got me in the mood to, just be excited to, I mean, excited but sad. It's really bittersweet.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a lot of people's like Naruto, like how Naruto was for me. I feel like that's what this is going to be for a lot of people.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, at least for me, it was just kind of like I've been wanting to watch My Hero for years, but it kept losing the polls, and then finally it won, and it was just perfect timing because I knew season 8 was coming. So I've been pretty much watching it almost every day, or like posting about it since January. So it's gonna be really weird not posting My Hero content or episodes anymore.
All right. Well, I mean, I've took up so much of Ye's day with this My Hero tier list. I appreciate you being here. Where can everyone find you if for some reason they're watching my content and they don't know who you are?
Oh, I appreciate that. Well, you guys can find me over at Ye Reacts.
Yeah, join the Discord. There's links in the description. I'm obviously gonna link Ye as well. So go sub, notifications, all that. Make sure you watch her reaction for the finale of My Hero. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this one. So check out my other tier lists while you're here, I guess. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, if you like this video, then YouTube says that you'll probably like this video that's on the screen right now. So you can go ahead and hit that video. Like, go ahead. This is one right here.